Once upon a time, there was a lush, serene forest where various animals lived. The animals were always busy with their daily activities such as gathering food, playing, and exploring the forest paths. In this forest lived a family of squirrels, a pack of wolves, a herd of deer, a group of rabbits, a couple of birds, and several others, all living in perfect harmony. The squirrels were known for their agility and quickness, running up and down trees collecting nuts and fruits. They loved nothing more than scurrying along the branches of tall trees and leaping from one treetop to another. The wolves were strong and cunning hunters, catching their prey with surprising speed and agility. They lived in a den at the heart of the forest, and often went out during the night to look for food. The deer, on the other hand, were gentle and timid creatures who grazed on grass and herbs in the wide fields of the forest. Despite their timid nature, they were fast and alert, always ready to sprint away at the slightest hint of danger. The rabbits were small and swift, and they loved to play and run around the forest meadows. One day, a group of young children were walking through the forest, watching the animals play and interact with each other. As they were walking, they noticed that the squirrels were running low on food, despite the abundance of nuts and fruits in the forest. The children approached the squirrels and asked them why they were running low on food. The squirrels explained that although there were many nuts and fruits in the forest, they were unable to collect enough because of the birds. The birds were stealing the nuts and fruits from the branches of trees before the squirrels could reach them. Frustrated, the squirrels decided to retaliate and began chasing the birds away from their collection sites. However, the squirrels soon realized that they were making a big mistake. Without the birds to eat the insects and bugs in the forest, the insects and bugs would multiply tremendously, causing harm to the plants and trees. The squirrels apologized to the birds for their behavior, and instead, came up with a plan to work together. They would let the birds take the fruits and nuts from the trees, and in return, the birds would eat the insects and bugs that were damaging the forest. The children were impressed by the animals' cooperation, understanding, and unity. They learned that it was essential to work together towards a common goal, rather than fighting against each other. They also learned that every animal in the forest played a vital role in maintaining its ecological balance, and that taking one species out of the equation would lead to destructive consequences. As the children continued their walk, they stumbled upon a small group of rabbits. The rabbits were in a severe predicament. One of the rabbits had his paw trapped in a hunter's snare. The children quickly freed the rabbit and bandaged its wound. They also educated the rabbits about the dangers of traps and how to spot one. The children taught the rabbits how to identify the hunter's traps, including the common materials used in making them and how to identify them. The rabbits were thankful for the children's help and knowledge. From that day onwards, the children and the animals became the best of friends, learning from each other and helping each other in various ecological endeavors. The message learned by the children was that there are numerous ways to give back to the environment and that no deed is too small. They learned the importance of education, cooperation, and being responsible for the environment. The animals in the forest also learned that humans could be friendly, helpful, and beneficial to the ecosystem thriving in the forest. And so, the forest remained a beautiful place where all animals played their role to maintain the forest's ecological balance, and where humans and animals lived in peace and harmony.